Revelation 17, then one of the seven angels who had the seven bowls came and said to me, come, I'll show you the judgment of the great prostitute who is seated on many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed sexual immorality, and with the wine of whose sexual immorality the dwellers on earth have become drunk. I want to pick up the word that the dwellers of the city have become drunk, or NIV version says, and the inhabitants of the earth were intoxicated with the wine of her adulteries. Better believe that the adulterous work intoxicate the inhabitants of the earth, the people of the earth. You know, it would be naive to think that they commit adulteries. We are not affected by it. That is wrong. Okay? The kings of the world have committed adultery with her, and the people who belong to this world have become drunk by the wine of her immorality. Drunk by the wine of her immorality. Go figure. This is strong words. Intoxicated by the wine of her adulteries. So you see that we get intoxicated by someone else's adulteries. You see, with her the kings of the earth commit adultery. So the people in power, the celebrities, people in power, etc., are the ones who commit this sexual adultery. You know, and God is going to greatly punish that great prostitute. Wow, the word used is the great prostitute. It's not just any prostitute, the powerful prostitute. Why is it powerful? Because she is seated on many waters, many nations, with whom the kings of the earth have committed sexual immorality. So, okay, the point is this: sexual immorality is literally the number one rampant sin that causes havoc and destruction and death to billions of families and peoples on this earth now, because it's so powerful, so influential. It's seated on many waters. You think that it's just them, but no, it's spread all over. And guess what? The dwellers, the inhabitants, or the dwellers, the wine of this sexual immorality. With this sexual immorality, the dwellers on earth have become drunk. We get drunk. We get intoxicated. You know what get drunk is? You get drunk and drinking too much alcohol. Okay, feeling high. That's what it is. We get drunk with adulteries because we're feeding our souls with that. The movies, I said, is a huge source to destroy the very fabric of families, of the purity of a man and a woman, and the holiness of a man and a woman. How do you approach a God who is holy? How do you say, Father in heaven, holy be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven? You can't say that because you are so unholy. You and I, we need the grace of God in Jesus Christ to cleanse us and forgive us. But don't go back to the vomit of the dog. You know, don't go back like a dog back to the vomit. See? So that's a tension. That's why it's so important to understand that. You know, the drive for sexual satisfaction, gratification is strong in each and every one of us. It is God-given, but in a biblical way, it's very satisfying, fulfilling within the framework of marriage. Anything outside of it is called lust. It's called sexual immorality. Okay, so the state of the affairs is so bad that people in the world are intoxicated with the wine of adulteries of the great prostitute. You know, this adultery just didn't happen on its own. This adultery that we see in the world rampantly in Hollywood movies and everything, the culture promotes it. Where's the originator? the great prostitute, the Babylon. There's a spirit of adultery that moves, that shapes people in colleges, in tertiary educations, in the novels, and lucid way, and Hollywood narrator, script writer, they are bent towards that. And guess what? Our kids growing up by 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, they're already been sexualized. They're already been exposed to this. By the time they hit 12, puberty, they are just non-stop bombardment coming. You know, it almost feels like Christians always playing the defensive game. We're always defending ourselves. Do we have to do that all the time? Why can't we go for the attack? Offensive game. Okay? That's why God warned us. The dwellers are intoxicated with the earth or the wine. And the angels carried me away, verse 3, within the spirit into the wilderness. Oh my gosh, there's another story. This is a huge one. I'll talk about it in the next video. Amen.